Hello, I'm Colin Green and you're listening to Spikepit. On this episode, I've got a big question to put to all the listeners, so thinking caps on. But first, a call-in.
Enjoying your podcast, am I? Asked for help you did,
Hi there all, it's Darren Green, Colin's brother, just calling in. All this talk of Star Wars D6 role-playing has obviously brought the Star Wars out in me today, but I was asked to look at some of these podcasts or listen to some of these podcasts, see what I thought, give my opinion, and I'm really enjoying them. So I'm going to be listening in, looking up some of the other podcasts and ringing in or messaging in with some comments. Obviously I've been playing with my brother in various gaming groups and the current group, so I've got an insight to some of the issues that he may raise, and I've got my own opinions and comments that I'll be ringing in with. So you'll be hearing again from me soon. Thanks.
So as you heard, that was my brother. Thanks for calling in, Diz. Look forward to hearing from you again soon with more words of wisdom. In fact, you might be coming up a little bit later on. Firstly though, ponder if you will, folks, this question. Why do we RPG or play RPGs or D&D, whatever you want to call it? Now, a lot of outsiders to the hobby would think it's a bit of a strange thing to do. We all either sit in front of a computer with a headset on or webcam, or gather around a table in the dining room or kitchen, or sit around in chairs in little huddles in a bar or cafe or gaming group, talking what amounts to perhaps a load of nonsense. Basically, it's all made up stuff, fanciful characters in fantastic worlds or grimdark futures, you know, whatever your poison. Now, also, we spend quite often a good deal of time, money, effort. We have our ups and downs, our trials and tribulations of the dungeon master or GM. You know, it's a big question. Why would you ever put yourself through it? So I'm fascinated by the fact that everybody out of 7 whatever billion people that we've got on the planet, everybody is different. Now that I don't know why, but I often think about this, and it intrigues me that we're in a bit of a niche. What have we got perhaps in common and not in common that makes us play these games? So I would like to invite you to open up the conversation, throw in your tuppence or your dime or whatever it is you throw in your country, and call in. Let me know what it is that brings you to RPGs. For myself, it's a creative outlet predominantly, and a chance to get together with some friends and open up the imagination to situations and worlds that are perhaps a bit more vivid than the real world that we're living in now. I can think about problems and come up with solutions for my character that I don't run into in day-to-day life. So that's a big part of the attraction. I enjoy reading the stories and the design aspect that you get when you buy a product, or you download somebody else's ideas, or like even on G+, people put their ideas out there, and it's just this big melting pot of creativity. It just fascinates me. Everybody's got their own little bit of a style or approach. And I think it's great. So please call in and tell us what you think about the subject, and just throw in your ideas in your own style, preferably. So that's all I got today. I'll close out with a message that goes back to the subject I was talking about, nostalgia, a couple of episodes back. And that's my brother again. This is Diz with his words of wisdom on nostalgia.
Hi there, this is Darren Green, also to be known as Colin's brother, I guess. Just giving a quick message about nostalgia. I think it was mentioned in podcast episode 4. It is a powerful emotion and can be a bit overpowering sometimes. You can end up spending time and money on things that you remember being great when you were young or a long while ago, and when you face up to it, they're not quite as good as you remember. So I would definitely encourage people to do their research and look into things before spending their well-earned money or hard-earned money. A good example recently, Stranger Things, that has done some good things for D&D. It's got some people back into it from the 80s and 90s, so it can be a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for now.